Josephine, and today I'm going to share to you guys my favorite recipe for a healthy dessert. And why I chose this is because I love banana pudding and I love sweets, but again, I have to keep and maintain a healthy and balanced diet to have a good body and a healthy lifestyle. Why I choose banana pudding as an option for a healthy dessert, because it only contains 304 calories per serving, while similar desserts that are creamy and as sweet is a tiramisu, which contains 667 calories for every serving. And I chose to take the recipe from Magnolia Bakery's, the one that's famous in New York, but I've opted out some of the ingredients so you guys can find it in maybe around your house or maybe from your nearest supermarkets. And I've curated into a very simple recipe so it's fun and easy to make. So here's a few things that you need to prepare. First is 3 sliced ripe bananas, 1 pack of instant vanilla pudding, 2 packs of any vanilla biscuit, but I prefer to use regular Marie biscuits, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, half can of sweetened condensed milk, 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, half a cup of fresh milk, and half a cup of cold water. What I love about this recipe is that it's simple, it's fun, and it's very easy, and almost all the ingredients are accessible around your house. And I will share it with you guys right in about a second. Okay everybody, silencio. Since I'm making a smaller portion for myself, I'm going to use different measurements, but of course you still need your cutting board, a knife, a whisker, a measuring cup, and 2 separate bowls. And for the instructions, please follow the measurements that I've shared in the presentation slide before. Since I'm making a small portion, I'm going to use, I think, almost half of the measurements that I gave. In your first mixing bowl, open your can of sweetened condensed milk. I'm having difficulties opening it, so I am requiring assistance from my brother.
I think open this way. It is easy.
Since that did not work, you're going to take a knife and just stab a hole. And for this bowl, you're going to need the sweetened condensed milk, vanilla pudding, and a fresh milk, and also cold water. You're going to take the instant vanilla pudding and put it into your bowl. Then you're going to take your cold water and put it inside the bowl. And also your fresh milk. Then you're going to take your sweetened condensed milk and add it into the bowl as well. Then you're going to take your electric whisker, or you can just manually whisk it, but I prefer using an electric whisker, and you're going to mix in everything in this bowl. After you're done whisking it, you're going to cover it with a plastic cling wrap and put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. After you've let the custard pudding cool down in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours, you're going to move on to the next step, which is to make the whipping cream. So you're going to take a different separate bowl and you're going to add your whipping, your heavy cream. You're going to add your vanilla extract, just a little bit. Take a pinch of salt and add it into your mixture. Just a pinch. Next, you're going to take your electric whisker or just a manual whisk, but I recommend using an electric mixer, or a standing mixer would be great. And you're going to whisk it until stiff peaks form. once you're done whisking it, the texture should look like this. And now you're gonna take the custard from the fridge and you're gonna gradually add it slowly at a time and then mix it. So not the entire thing. So you're gonna add a bit. Okay. I actually find this very therapeutic and very fun because it's easy to make and it doesn't require you to empty out your entire bowls. You just literally need 2 bowls, a whisker, and a spatula. And once you've mixed it thoroughly, you're gonna add the rest bit by bit, so not all. Well, you have to make sure it's not gonna be too watery. So you have to be just right. But again, you can adjust it to your likings. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the pudding mixture into this bowl. I'm done with my pudding base, and this is the consistency of it. And now is the fun part, which is assembling the banana pudding. So what you're going to take next is your cutting board, a knife, and your banana. And you're going to chop it. You can adjust how thin or thick you like your bananas, but I like it pretty thin, but not too thin, not like crisp thin. You're gonna take an empty clear container, your sliced bananas, your biscuits. I prefer to use Regal, or you can just use any other vanilla biscuit of your choice, and the mixture. You're gonna take the first layer and layer it on the base of the container. And it doesn't have to be pretty, guys, it's okay. You're gonna spread a thin but a decent and reasonable amount. Next, you're gonna take your sliced bananas and just layer it on top of the first layer of custard. You don't have to be clean or organized. You can do it in any way that you like. After you're done with the first layer of bananas, you're gonna take your regal and just put it on top. After you're done with the biscuit layer, you're gonna take more from the custard and layer it again until it repeats the entire process. And after putting the custard, put the bananas last. Now you're gonna leave it in the fridge for overnight.
12 sleepless hours later.
The video is unclear. This is a step-by-step process that you can just screenshot. And that's it. It's that simple and easy to make. I hope you guys understand what I've been explaining throughout the video. Thank you so much for watching.